Ladies and gentlemen, this featherweight contest is scheduled for 5 two-minute rounds and is brought to you by Splash Life Booking. Our referee in charge when the bell rings, Bobby Wambacher. Let's meet the fighters. First, fighting out of the blue corner. Wearing the white trunks with blue trim, she stands 5 feet 4 and 1/2 inches tall. She weighed in at 125.2 pounds. She holds an undefeated bare knuckle record of 1 victory versus no defeats. And she fights out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, introducing Lailane "The Rock" Mota. And her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the black trunks with gray and white trim, she stands 5 feet 1 inch tall. She weighed in at 128.2 pounds. She holds a perfect, undefeated bare knuckle record of 2 victories versus no defeats. And she fights out of Fairfield, Iowa, by way of Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. She is the #1 ranked featherweight bare knuckle fighter in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Helen Peralta.
Iansa, her nickname given to her during her capoeira days. African spirit worship, thunder, fire, and chaos from Peralta. Bobby Wambacher, our referee.
Ready? Fight!
Here we go. Mota in the white and blue. Black with the name on the back of the trunks in gray for Helen Peralta.
Right into that dirty boxing, Goldie.
Right to it.
Right to it they go.
Helen Peralta has taken some time off between her bare knuckle battles, but in the last couple of years, she's had 8 MMA fights. Happy to be back and throwing fists here tonight against Mota. It was right here inside the Mississippi Coast Coliseum in August of 2019 that Helen Peralta won by unanimous decision against Christine Faria. The semifinals of their tournament. She is the former Police Gazette Women's Featherweight American Champion.
A little open on the inside here. She's trying to get that positioning with the arm. You see her trying to grab the arm of Mota, trying to move it out of the way, out of the defensive and offensive position.
And Mota, 96 professional kickboxing bouts. He definitely is an experienced striker, Paulie.
Yeah, she's got experience using some of the jab, but tonight she's not using any jabs.
Yep.
And he's allowing Peralta to sort of mosey her way in and get a little comfortable and try to make it uncomfortable for Mota on the inside. Let's see if she starts using some jabs here. There she goes again. And there, that time she came with those straight shots. And I think at her height, she's probably best suited to use some of those straight shots and try to, discourage Peralta from just trying to walk in the front door the way she has.
15 seconds on the clock, round number 1. Fight scheduled for 5 2-minute rounds. A lot of clinching, a lot of dirty boxing here to begin this fight.
Those are good right hands there from Peralta, from Mota, and that's what Mota wants to start doing, is letting go of the shots.
Oui. Ele viu tudo e ele não bater, não vai. Assim, ó. O jogo é esse, se contenta. Tá dando atenção com a mão, mas você tem que continuar fazendo o que você quer. Viu? Não entra na briga de rua com ela. Tá bom? Vem, vamos, pô.
Round number 2, Peralta and Mota.
So at the end of the round, Peralta ended up getting cut on the left eye.
Was that punch the right hand right at the end, right, Paulie?
Those right hands, you saw Mota started to let go of those long right hands at the end of the first round. That's really what she wants to, she'd rather be. I think she'd best be suited to fight at range a little bit. Peralta on the inside can make things a little bit uncomfortable, but you see now Mota is not using those straight shots again, so she's got to start using shots again like that, like the one she just did. It'll kind of discourage Peralta from closing the gap, because Peralta seems like she tries to push her way in there, you know, just try to force her way on the inside, not really creative in trying to, in the method in which she closes the gap. So she's got to work on maybe feinting her way in there and try to, you know, come behind some deceptive shots. She's trying to force her way in there. What she's ended up doing is ended up in a clinch like this, where Mota's able to kind of neutralize some of that dirty boxing that she'd like to do.
And Mota very good in the clinch. Not only with inside work, Paulie, but also stalling the attack of Helen Peralta.
Yeah, and that's I think what she's trying to do on the inside. Is more so stall Peralta's attack, because I think Peralta would rather be working on the inside. And then from the outside, she's landed a couple of decent right hands. But I still think she could be busy on the outside, though.
Been over 4 years. We had a accidental headbutt.
That was a hard one.
Peralta saying that was a hard one. She seems to think it was intentional. Let's see. And then we'll get a. And that's a cut that was already there. That's the thing about that. That's a pretty rough cut.
That's nasty.
And like I said, the cut was already. It might be a 2. That might be a second cut. Yeah, she has a second cut. Maybe from the headbutt. I'm wondering if that headbutt was on purpose, because Peralta's saying that was a headbutt. So couldn't get a good sense of the kind of headbutt that was, the kind of clashing heads that we saw. But it seemed like from Peralta's reaction, she thought it was intentional.
Cut above the eye. Never good.
I don't think it was an intentional headbutt, but I don't think she tried to avoid it either. I think she tried to avoid this. See that? I think it was also Peralta's own left hand that brought her in there.
Pulling her in, right?
Yeah. Also Peralta, you know, trying to use that little left hook on the inside, but ended up wrapping around her and bringing her in.
Bobby Wambacher getting everything under control. We will get the official decision of this women's featherweight fight coming up next. Rematch. Let's make this one official. Big Mo, take it away, bud.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Bobby Wambacher calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 14 seconds of the second round. And due to an accidental headbutt that caused one of the fighters unable to continue, this bout has been ruled a no contest.
Thus, we shall do it again. Peralta, extremely upset, did not want her debut to go this way, and I'm sure Mota feels exactly the same way.